Come on here. Okay. Oh, awesome. Okay. Right. Hi there. I'm just getting this set up real quick. I cannot. It's my first time doing Facebook Live. And we'll get started here. Okay. I think everyone can see me. Okay. Okay. So hi everyone. Good morning. It's Monday. I hope everyone had a good weekend. Palm Sundays yesterday, and just another week. So I'm going to introduce myself for those of you who don't know me. My name's Jessica Medina. I coach with the women's national team, the developmental coach for our U15 cadet junior age group. And I also work with our resident athletes in Colorado Springs at the Olympic Paralympic Training Center. So, you know, I'm excited just because Coach Lewis and his wife, Coach Caitlin, are really good friends of mine, and they asked me to do a Facebook Live workout, and it's been really fun watching everyone's workouts and coaches and athletes showing drills and whatnot. So when he asked me to do it, originally I was thinking I needed to find a wrestling mat, but you know, for myself, I know growing up, when I started wrestling, all I had was a pair of wrestling shoes. I didn't have a mat and I didn't have a partner. So I'm kind of in the same situation now where I don't have anything really at home as far as a mat, and I don't have a partner. So I thought it'd be fun to maybe go through some drills that you can do on your own at home. And so just to kind of preface the whole workout, it's not going to be like a super intense workout. We're going to do some pre-warm-up drills, just some exercises. We're going to do a warm-up, and then we'll go into the technical part of foot drills. And again, they don't have to be perfect. I'm obviously not on a wrestling mat. I don't have a partner, and the feel is going to look a little different. But again, just finding ways to work on improving ourselves and just finding ways to get better. So as you can see, I just cleared out my living room. And so really all you're gonna need is a space on the wall and a chair. So you can literally, when it's time, just pull out a chair from your table or whatever you would like to do. So yeah, and then just a couple things. So after we go through the foot drills, then we'll hit a little bit of a circuit in 3-minute periods. So we'll go through those, upper and lower body, and then we'll finish up with some core, which is super important, and then finish with the cool down, which will look like the pre-warm-up. So all that to say, I just wanted to add a few more skills because everyone has some sort of warm-up. Everyone is working on similar techniques, or you know, you have a lot of things that you may see. This is solely to show you that you can be creative while you're at home and really get a workout in. I'm not going to be hitting the floor with my knee. I'm not going to be taking shots. I'm not going to be doing anything like that's really going to put me in pain. So bear with me as we just kind of go through some of the drills. I think it gives room to be creative. Other thing is I just wanted to share like some of the things that I've been doing during this time. And again, it's so hard because we all miss being on the mat. We miss being at practice. We miss our wrestling family. And, you know, there's only so much wrestling you can do anyway. And so it really makes you expand in other areas. And I would say for myself, this has been a good rehabbing time. So anyone who's had injuries, maybe, you know, throughout the year, throughout the season, or maybe just, you know, you can't get to a weight room and kind of get into your routine. I myself have been using these bands, and they're pretty cool. If you can see, they've got just this little tab, and you can put it anywhere. So like if I wanted to put it in the hinges of my door, all I have to do is put it in, close the door, and then boom, I've got my bands and I've got handles and I've got different strengths. So that's one way that I've been keeping in shape, because my shoulders after so many years of wrestling aren't necessarily the healthiest. So I use that, and then you can just use conventional bands too. And you can order all this, or you can ask a trainer or whatnot. But these are simple ways that you can still improve. And really, I think there's a lot of preventative exercises too for you to do in this time. That way, when it's time to hit the mat, everyone's going to be starting from a different place. But if you can start off really healthy and working those certain areas in wrestling, shoulders, knees, back, core, those things are really important. So you can build those as well. And then last thing, as I was clearing out my living room space, I was just kind of looking at like some of the books that I have on hand. And there's tons of psychology books out there that you can be reading. And I just wanted to share a couple that I've read or have read or just have on hand. And I have one, I'm waiting to start this. This is Mentoring Matters, and The Energy Bus, have pretty easy read. This cool New Testament Wrestling Bible, FCA, and then a psychology book that I like that's a really easy read, Mind Gym. This one's pretty cool just to kind of go through, and I think I just wanted to share some of those things that are not wrestling related specifically on a mat, but are related to your just kind of your mental, emotional being, and like things you can do outside of just trying to figure out how to work out. It's tough. So anyway, just sharing a little bit of what I've been doing. It's really simple, and just kind of taking this time to relax and rest, still work out, still be engaged, still connect. And you can do the same thing. It'd be really tough right now for me to work out really hard, spin my wheels, and then once we get back on the mat and not feel refreshed. So I think it's one way to look at it. So anyway, we're going to get started. All right. So first thing we're going to do are some pre-warm-up exercises. And athletes, I know I'm talking a lot, so I'm going to try to bring that down a notch. But these are pre-warm-up exercises that I have gone through with either our trainer or a PT. And this is like if you're sitting on the mat and you're waiting for practice to start, it's hard to just sit there and then get up and start jogging and get going right to it. These are some things you can do in the meantime, and really that I think will just help you, especially with injuries and just getting your body ready. So first thing we're going to do is a wall press. It's going to be a push-up, and then you're going to protract and retract. So I'm just going to show you right on this wall. Okay, so shoulder width apart, right at my shoulder level, not any higher, not any lower. I'm going to come here, and all I'm going to do is press, do a push-up. Okay, once I push up, I'm going to round my shoulders. I'm protracting and then contracting. Protract, retract, push-up. Protract, retract, push-up. Protract, retract, push-ups. Protract, and it's hard to see with this shirt, but I'm really pulling my shoulder blades down and in. And push up. So go ahead and follow along. So push up, protract, retract, push up, protract, retract, push up, protract, retract, push up. One more, protract, retract, push up. Okay, super simple, easy. It's not a hard exercise. It's to get your muscles firing and warmed up for the warm up. And some of you guys, older athletes, could definitely use some of these. Okay, next one is going to be just side lunges in place. Okay, so all we're going to do is normal side lunge. Everyone's pretty much done a side lunge, making sure that knee is not over the toe. Side to side. Okay, let's go about 5 each side. And again, I know it's super simple. And in our wrestling community, we like to go really hard, do everything really hard. Believe me, I was that way. I loved hard 30, 40-minute warm-ups before we even got to our 2-hour practice. But I think I've learned how to take care of my body a little better and prep it for those hard workouts. All right. Okay, next one is bodyweight squats. Nice and easy. Shoulder width apart. And again, these are things you know how to do. Okay, so just tightening them up. We're going to go 10. Okay, pushing those knees out. Sitting on the back of my heels. Sitting in a chair. And breathing. 2 more. Okay, so now we're going to do some neck rolls. And another thing, breathing is really important. And as an athlete, I went hard with everything I did. And some reason I held my breath. So I was in really good shape, but I'd forget to breathe. And it would just totally bring my energy down. So that is one thing, sharing all the things that I have learned over the years. So as I'm rolling my neck, just breathing in and out. Okay, and I'm not going full all the way back and all the way down. Just keep it about 50%. Go the other way, nice and easy. Okay, next one is just gonna be nice small circles, going forward, getting bigger. Okay, backwards, small circles, breathing, getting bigger. And time. Okay. All right, next one, we're gonna go, there's single leg deadlifts. I think they've also been called like the drinking bird. Okay, so I'm gonna go sideways so you can see. So all I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go on one leg, okay? And then I'm gonna go whatever leg I'm on, opposite arm. And I'm gonna just reach. I'm not gonna go all the way down, okay, just because it's still part of our pre-warm up. Just reach. Okay, let's go 5 each side. This is good for balance, activating those hamstring and glute muscles. And again, everything, you're just getting everything fired up and warmed up, so you can just jump right into practice. Okay, switch sides. Cool. Okay, now we're gonna drop to all fours, and we're gonna go bird dog, so opposite leg, opposite arm, same idea. So I'm gonna come here, and I'll go sideways so you can see. I'm gonna go opposite arm, my left arm, my right arm, just reach. Okay. Let's go 10 total, so 5 each side. Make sure you're tightening your abs. Keep that core nice and tight. Okay, chin tucked. Fire those glutes. Awesome. Time. All right, next one. We used to do this 3 times a week before we started practice with our PT back when I was training, and I thought it was really helpful. This is thoracic rotations, which we're always getting turned and bent and pushed and pulled. So really working on your flexibility in your spine. Okay, so what you're gonna do is stay on your knees. All I'm gonna do is take my elbow, place in between my knees, my forearms on the floor. Okay, and all I'm gonna do is put my hand behind my head here. I'm gonna go elbow touching the floor, and then I'm trying to go towards the ceiling. It's not fast. Okay, let's go 5 each side. Every time you should try to get that elbow towards the ceiling. Don't want to force anything, just a little bit at a time. Okay, other side. Keeping that elbow in between your knees. Left hand on the head. I'm not pulling on my neck, just placing my hand here. Okay, touch. Rotate that spine. Awesome. Okay, same thing. Instead of my hand behind my neck, I'm gonna put it right behind my back, like if I was getting barred. Okay, same thing, elbows in between. Okay, same thing. Now I'm trying to get my shoulder towards the ceiling. Okay, let's go 5 each side, breathing in between. Okay, switch sides. And time. Awesome. Last one for a pre-warm up. And I'm just going through everything real thoroughly. It goes a lot quicker. It's not going to take you all this time. And these, you can pick 2 or 3 to do and mix them up. So we're going to go dead bugs. Okay, so here, all I'm going to do is bring my knees 90 degrees. Okay, I'm going to go opposite arm, opposite leg, reaching. Okay, make sure you're pushing your belly button into the floor or mat. Okay, and make sure there's no arch in your back. Okay, so switching. 10 total. Breathing in between. Okay. All right, and that's it for pre-warm-up. Okay, again, pick and choose what you like. You don't have to go through the whole list, but again, if you had a hard workout the day before and you're feeling pretty sore coming into practice, you can come in on your own and do this while you're waiting for practice to start. Make your friend do it with you. So anyway, all right, cool. Now we're gonna get into our warm-up. All right, and we're just gonna do a conventional warm-up. Everything's in the living room, everything's in place. Everything's gonna be about 20 to 30 seconds, and then we'll rotate on to the next exercise. So we'll start with jumping jacks. I'm gonna get my watch started here. All right. Okay, ready? Jumping jacks, go. Again, 20 to 30 seconds. Breathing. Believe me, it's a struggle for me. And at elevation here in Colorado Springs, even tougher. And time. Okay, high knees. As you build up, get those knees higher. And quicker. Higher and quicker, higher and quicker. All right, let's go to butt kicks, right into it. Kick. Heel to the butt, heel to the butt. I know it seems monotonous, like we do these exercises all the time, but sometimes we get lazy. Quick and short. Okay, next we're gonna go hip rotations. Start at the back of your room, wherever you're at. Okay, all we're gonna do is hip rotation out, step, out, step. Keep your core and your hips facing forward, rotate. Okay, now going backwards. Same thing, don't rotate, turn your body. Keep your body facing forward, rotate the hips. All right, wherever you're at in your living room, just carry nice, easy karaoke in back, might be 2, 3 steps. Especially since you don't have a lot of space, just get short, choppy steps. Quick feet, quick feet, quick, 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 quick. Quick, 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 quick. Time. Good. Shake it out. All right. So next we're gonna go skaters. Move my chair. Okay, so lateral motion. If you don't know what skaters are, cool. Show you. If not, you already know, just follow with me. Okay, so let's start off. Just gonna hop to one side. Okay, land and hold for like 2 seconds. 1, 2, 1, 2, and hold. Again, my knee's not over my toe. And as you get more familiar with it, see how far you can go without breaking any furniture. Use those arms. Try to land soft. If you're thudding on the ground, got heavy feet, land soft. 2 more. Time, cool. All right, high kicks. So just nice and easy. Okay, now try to kick a little higher. Higher every time, try to kick above your head. As high as you can now. Awesome. All right, time. We're gonna go back bends. So to our wall. All right, nice and easy. Okay, I'm just gonna get wide stance. Okay, feet apart. Nice and easy. Again, we're still warming up, or this might be super easy for you. Awesome. Okay, so here, throwing my hips, reaching, and just start off really shallow. That's easy for you. Can go all the way down. Try to touch the floor. Okay, and you can even step into it. You can reset. Boom, boom, right? 5 point. So here, boom, boom. Reset. Reset. One more. Throw your hips into it. And time. All right. We're gonna go down, hit some mountain climbers. Okay, 30 seconds of mountain climbers. Ready. And go. Okay, get big mountain climbers, big ones. Stretch it out still. Adding a bounce, it's still a dynamic warm-up, dynamic stretch. And time. Awesome. Okay. Stay on the floor. Okay, we're gonna be on both knees. Okay, nice and easy. We're just gonna do some step ups. So whether it's your left or your right, doesn't matter. Step, step, down, down. And like if you're like me, not banging my knees to the floor. Everything's nice and light. When I say light, it doesn't mean effort's light. It's body awareness, body control. Speed it up. Time. Awesome. Okay, next one. Back on our knees. Same idea. Now I'm gonna hop up here, You can even shoot your arms up like trying to come up. I like to think I'm grabbing a double leg. So here I get set. Okay, if you're hopping up, I mean, you gotta be light. You don't wanna slam. Okay, it's body awareness, light feet. Should land light. Here, explode. And time. All right, up next we're gonna go inchworms. Okay, so back to my feet. So starting here, crawl with your hands, get the extension, sideways. Here, keep your core straight and tight. Try to go further out each time. One more. Awesome, time. Okay, we're gonna go bear crawls. Again, depends on your living room space. If you don't have a ton, that's fine. Okay, just tread lightly. You can even be here. Maybe this is all the space you have. Go back. Circles. Stay light on your hands. And time. Awesome. All right. It's about 10 minutes, so grab some water. Right. Hopefully you guys are warmed up. I'll tell you what, it is hard to breathe here in Colorado Springs. And it's dry. And I'm out of shape, so. Alrighty. Okay, so next thing we're gonna do is work on some footwork skills. And again, everything's super basic, and the point is more coordination, body awareness. And there's obviously like multiple ways to do a technique, to do different things. And this would look different if I was on a wrestling mat and had a partner. So it's not gonna look exactly like it would in the wrestling room. But again, you gotta utilize what you have in the time that we have. So we're gonna start off with stance. We're gonna go 1 minute each exercise. We're gonna start off here, okay? We're gonna go lateral. So you're basically gonna go from whatever wall to wall, table to table, couch to couch, whatever you're using. Or if you're in a wrestling room, okay, find a spot. So let's get in our stance, okay? Let me start over here. Get in our stance. I wanna see this. Just relax, relax your arms. Okay, relax, keep them low. They look really relaxed, but I can down block. I can block right here, can catch. Okay, they're nice and low. But, okay, gotta drop it down. If I can't touch the mat or the floor, I'm too high, okay? So drop down. Okay, we're gonna go 1 minute. We're gonna go down and back, down and back. Ready? 1 minute. Go. I'm starting off super slow, okay? I'm low, my chin's up. I'm in a square stance. I don't have a right or leg preference right now. Just in a square stance, stepping on the ball of my feet. Here you go. Drop your hips. They're going to come up. Just drop them. No one's perfect. Remind yourself. Drop your hips. Okay, step, step. Don't step too wide. Okay, and have to do this big step. I'm out of position. I'm not comfortable here. I don't feel like I can attack. I have short legs. I'm not going to take a huge step. Step, step, about shoulder width. Shoulder width. 2 more seconds. Time. Okay. So now we're going to add a down block. So every time you hit the wall, you get, or to whatever extremity you're going to. Okay, every time I come here, I'm going to down block that side, come back to my stance. Okay. And again, I know like everyone knows the stance, but it's the fact of, can you stay in your stance? Can you shoot from your stance? Are your feet too wide? Are you getting your neck pulled, your head pulled, move? Where are your feet? Are your feet under you to recover? Okay, so that's why these drills, I think, they don't have to be perfect, but when I'm done training is to know where my body awareness is, to know too far is too far. Boom, make an adjustment. Okay, ready. So same thing, down and back, down blocking at each side. Okay, so drop the butt, hips are low, knees are bent, hands are relaxed. I get to this left side, down block left side, right back up. Here, down block, bend this knee. Okay, I'm not bending over. I see a lot of people down block like this, drop, almost like a lunge. Back to it. Okay, here, my head drops, my level drops, my hand replaces. Okay, here. Short steps, short, short. I'm never crossing or my feet are too close. Here, here, step, step. Know your body. And time. Nice job. Okay. Next one, we're gonna go stance forward and back. Looks super awkward alone, but I think that's the name of the game for us with wrestling. Even stance pictures are awkward. So we're gonna start off again, wherever your wall's at. Okay, now we're gonna go right, and then we're gonna go left. Everyone has a dominant foot, that's fine. You have your lead leg. I would not tell you to switch in the middle of a match. I wouldn't tell you to switch lead legs. Again, this is more coordination, repetition, getting good, being able to move on both sides of the body, and in this case, your feet. So if someone has you pinned one way, they can tell your motion is really good one way, not so good on the other way. Other side, maybe your left side, whatever side, right? That can be a weakness. So again, just knowing how to move on both sides. So let's start off. We're gonna go right. So we're just gonna take 2 steps. And I wanna emphasize, we take a step. Sometimes that's our penetration step. We can drop and drive, okay? But let's say we're too far. This trail leg gets left behind a lot. Just bring it close. And it's not all the way here. Just bring it a little bit closer. Now I can reset, okay? So that's why I'm emphasizing this back step on inner stance. Okay, so here, start as low as you like. I'm gonna start with right side. 1, back step. 2, back step. I'm gonna go left. Back step. Back step, right? Back step, right? Back step. Left, back step. Left, back step. Now when you get here, we're going to go backwards, same thing. Step this foot back. Left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left. All the way to your hair. Keep going. 1, 2. 1, back step, 2. back step. 1, back step, 2, back step. Now going backwards. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. One more. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Right, back step, right, back step, left, back step, left, back step, going backwards, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left. Time. Awesome. I know it seems like really simple, at sometimes monotonous, but a lot of people can only function on one leg in their wrestling stance. And on top of that, we come out of our stance. So again, this is more like muscle memory repetition, and you can do this on your own. You don't need a partner or a mat. All right. We're gonna go same thing from the first drill, just lateral motion, except now I'm gonna call down block. And every time I call down block, just change direction. Okay, so we're gonna go only about 30 seconds, right? So I'm in my stance. Now you can pick up the pace. If you need to slow it down, slow it down. Because if it's sloppy, it doesn't matter if you speed it up, it's gonna look worse. So again, this is the time to really fix those little nuances. Okay, so back and forth. When I call down block, you down block, change direction. Okay, ready, go. Down block, 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 down block. Time. Woo! Grab some water if you need. All right. Hopefully, still good so far with the feed. Can't see any comments, and I don't want to mess with it. So hopefully, I don't know if there's been any questions or comments, but hopefully no technical pieces going wrong. Okay. Okay, next thing we're gonna do, we are going to, cool. Coach Lewis says it's going good. Cool. I'm sweating, hope you're sweating. Next thing we're gonna do is footwork for a inside trip. And I thought it'd be a fun new way to, well, not really new, it's more of a judo technique. And I'm sure there's a lot of athletes who come to my mind, like Victoria Anthony, who could teach this all day. Again, I was trying to think of things that you can do in your living room that don't necessarily look exactly like the wrestling technique, but your feet are moving, you're on the balls of your feet, you're learning how to be light, you're learning how to do back steps. That's the point of these drills. So make them your own. They don't have to be exactly what I'm doing. They're a base. Okay. So we're gonna go with foot sweep or we're gonna do a foot sweep here. But it is the technique for inside trip. So I'll start off nice and slow. Some of you people probably hit this in your sleep. Awesome. There's probably things that you would do differently than I would do. That's fine. It is hard when I'm doing this because I don't have a mat to fall into. So my motion isn't forward. I might be coming up or out a little bit. Again, I don't have a partner and I don't have a mat to fall forward. Just doing some footwork drills. Cool. So we can start. Let's go right leg. We're going to do both. Let's go right leg. Okay. We're just going to go step. Again, not big step. Step. If you notice, everything's proportional to your body. Step on the balls of my feet here. Okay. Now I'm going to step. Back leg is going to back step. See this back step here? And I'm not coming in. Nothing's locked out. I'm stepping, knees are bent, Now all I'm gonna do is hips turned in, and I'm gonna sweep the mat, sweep the floor, okay? Same thing, let's stay on the right, and then we'll switch to the opposite side, okay? So just to go again, and you can do this all the way down to your living room or wherever you're doing it, okay? Step, back step, and sweep. And again, normally my motion would be going forward, my hips would be in more. I don't want to eat it on the carpet. Ready, step, back step, sweep. Step, back step, sweep. See me? Okay, step, right here. If you went too far, feel it, it's cool. Too far, sweet spot right here, boom. My hips come in, sweep. Okay, again, step, back step, sweep. Let's go left side. Start off square, okay, step, back step, sweep. Okay, step, back step, sweep. Back up. Step, ball to your feet. Okay, not heels, not on my heel. I don't have any spring. I'm stuck. Step, back step. This is on the ball of my foot as well. Not stepping here. Back step and sweep. Step, back step, sweep. Step, back step, sweep. You can get real funky with it. You can, make it like, I don't know, a dance move. I don't know, looks like a little bit like bachata to me, but anyway. Okay, let's mix it up. Now let's just go alternating. So go nice and slow. Again, you have a side that you like, not telling you to change it, not telling you to hit it from both sides, solely for the drills, getting motion in both of our feet. Lead leg and non, okay? Step, boom, sweep. Switch sides. Step, back step, and sweep. Backing it up, right side, step, back step, sweep. Other side, step, back step, sweep. Step, back step, sweep. Okay, left, step, back step, and sweep. Should have like circles around your mat. Cool. All right, next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add like a little whizzer kick to it. I obviously don't have a whizzer, but that's the idea. So now let's go, and you can keep it nice and short. So whichever, I don't care which side you do it on, okay? I'm gonna go right, I'm a righty. So step, back step. Now as I rotate, I'm gonna kick this leg through and touch the mat, okay? Touch the floor. So step, back step, rotate, and kick, okay? I'm gonna do it facing this way so you can see what this leg is doing. That's on the mat still. So step, back step, I rotate through, and I'm not just like single leg deadlift like earlier. This leg, I'm bent, like in a lunge position, okay? So let's do a few of those. I'm gonna go other side just so I can get my left in. So step, back step, and kick. Step, back step, and kick. Okay, and you can alternate. Now let's go 20 seconds as fast as you can. Okay, just kicks, don't kick anyone or anything. And go. And it can be other side. And time. And again, it's going to look different wrestling. This is just getting all the same muscles firing. This is actually you connecting with your brain, what you're doing without a person. If you can do it without someone and you know exactly the timing where your body's at, okay, now you can add a person to that. All right. So that's what I got there. We're going to stick with this back step, and this is for arm throw, arm spin, and same thing, like similar, what we just worked on with that wizard kick. We're gonna work the back step. So let's start, I'm gonna start here in the living room, and then we'll do it on the wall. So bear with me. Okay, so again, square stance, not low. My knees can be bent, but I'm not standing up super tall. Okay, so now a little bit difference with this one. I'm gonna step. We'll go right, because again, we're gonna do both. I'm gonna step, right? Again, I'm not gonna step too far, but I'm gonna step across. I'm not stepping in front. I'm gonna step across, okay? Here, where I'm comfortable. This back step comes in, okay? Bringing this hip in. I'm loaded. Now I'm gonna rotate. Boom, should be facing the wall. Okay, again. So I'm gonna step, right leg, again, on the balls of my feet. I'm not on my tippy toes, just not heavy, and I'm not extended. Okay, imagine if someone's toe was here, I wouldn't step on their toe, I'd step right past it. Okay, so stepping, now back step, my hips are loaded, I'm light on my feet, I'm gonna rotate. And I should still be on the balls of my feet. I don't know if you can see here, because my motion should be forward. Okay, one more time. Step, stepping across. Bring this back step, rotate. I'm on my balls of my feet. I should fall forward a couple steps. Okay, I'm gonna do it coming from the other way. So now you can see, step across, back step, okay, loaded. Now I pivot, and I'm on my toes, I'm falling forward. Okay, let's add a little bit of the upper body just to make it feel a little bit like an arm throw. Pretend you have someone. Okay, so all the same footwork. Okay, step, step across, back step. Pretend you have an arm here. Okay, and now as I'm circling, boom. Okay, so if I go this way, step, step, I'm crunching over. I'm bringing someone over my back. I don't have a flat back. Round my back, come on forward. Okay, let's go left side. Ready, step across, back step, turn. Step across, back step, turn. Step across, back step, and turn. Step across, back step, and turn. Two more. Step across, back step, and turn. Okay. Now we're just gonna go on the wall. I wanted you kind of to see everything, because with the camera view, I would have started on the wall, but it's hard to see. So just so you, if you had a tough time with that, or like, let's say you don't have all this space, but you have a wall, you can literally practice this. Hands on the wall, step across, okay? And if you pivot and do it right, your back should be facing the wall, I should be facing forward, toes are facing forward, they're not wide, one's not further than the other, okay? So you can really just hit it, boom. And me personally, I like to do both sides, boom. And I should be falling forward because I'm on my toes. Boom. And if you want to get boom, boom, boom. You want to throw like a little yell into it, like the Japanese, ha! Have a little fun with it, ha! That's if you know you're into that. So anyway, so yeah, use the wall, and it's a good indicator to start to, especially if this is new for you. And this is more freestyle technique. So if you're new to that, start on the wall, real super simple. If you have any questions, just let me know. Okay, cool. So next thing, we're gonna go back to our stance. We went through all that footwork, and I think, again, writing these down, take pieces of what you like and didn't like, make it your own. And then as you get the steps, make it a cardio workout. Okay, so make it quick, right? If you get your footwork down, your throws are gonna be a lot better. Wizard kicks, trips, eventually foot sweeps, right? This is all footwork, but it all comes back to your stance. So we're gonna go to our stance. I'm gonna give you a second. If you need a chair, grab a chair. If you don't have a chair right available, we don't necessarily need it. You can make do without it. I'm gonna grab this chair here. This is one of my taller chairs. I have like a couple chairs that I like to use for this. Like I like this one because it rolls and I can, if you have a rolly chair, really make it up as you go. I'm gonna use this tall chair. Cool. So now we're just gonna go circular motion. In our stance, we did lateral, we did forward and back. We worked on our back step. Okay, now we're gonna go circular, and we're gonna go both ways. And to make it simple, I'm gonna do it from a square stance, and then we'll evolve it from there. Okay, so start off in that square stance. Again, checkpoint here where you can kind of touch the floor. Doesn't have to be perfect, don't have to be here, right? The whole point is figure out where you're comfortable in your stance, where you feel like you can defend, where you feel like you can attack, where you feel like you can move. You can listen to me and say, oh, I gotta be touching the mat. But if you get front headlocked and pulled to the mat, right? Like something's out of line. So figure out what's comfortable for you in your stance. Square, okay? Here, I'm not gonna use hands yet. I'm just gonna circle. And again, I want you to slow this down and focus on this foot, right? Here's my lead leg. This is what I see a lot. People who step with their lead leg. Now I'm extended. Okay, this is catching up. Okay, where it's here. So if I'm gonna step here, it's gotta be shorter. I see this way too much, and then my back foot doesn't move quite as close as I need it. And now I can get ankle picked, I can get single leg. Okay, again, square stance, I'm gonna step, shoulder length. I'm not really stepping super far. Step, 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 step. Drop your hips if you need. Balls of your feet. Relax your hands. Balls of your feet. I see this a lot too. People step with their heel. I see it so much, all the way from little 6-year-olds, 12-year-olds, 18-year-olds, all the way to the senior level. It's just, it's hard to have a really good stance, especially if you're really flat-footed or you're used to being on your heels. Okay, so step, 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 step. Let's add our hands. Okay, I know it's a chair, but we want to get our hands moving. I'm not reaching, right? Other side. Step, 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 step. Okay, one side's going to be easier than another. Don't get too extended. Step, keep it. Step, 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 step. Okay. Again, just getting creative here. Look at that, that's a leg. There you go. And time. Yeah, so whether you're just watching or doing it with me, okay, it looks, when you do it, it like, it's gonna feel weird. And I have a chair, and you know, at the end of the day, we don't have a ton, and I really feel like the people that want to improve, that want to get better, they find a way. And you can really use this. I talked a little bit about the books that we go through as a program, or I read personally, and it is really so much visualization and mental that I could pretend this is an opponent, right? I can right? And this is for people who don't have all the resources, wrestling dummies. Again, a partner, you can use your mom or dad or sister or brother. That might not end well. Chair doesn't really fight back. But all that to say, I hope like you guys see this and make it your own. And again, wrestling is so creative. There's so many different techniques and way that people do things and body types. Okay, I'm 5'1" and really short legs. So it might look different from someone who's, 170 and, 5'7". So again, I think these are just some ways that you can improve your footwork, improve what you're doing, and really like use your visualization. Once you get it down, you can close your eyes, you can visualize, you can use, again, chair, dummy, people, whatever. It's really here that's going to help you. So that's that. Okay. I'm really super happy we didn't get to the circuits. I'm just going to be honest, because like I'm not in the greatest of shape, but I had it just in case. So we're just going to do a cool down since it's 11:28. And we're going to go back to the pre-warm up. So when coach says to cool down, if coach says to cool down, it's really important. If you just went live, you just had a hard practice, you just did conditioning. Okay, it's good to do a cool down, even if it's 1 minute. It's better than nothing. 2 minutes, or have someone do it with you, have someone lead it. So let's just go through a quick cool down and then call it a day. But hopefully those are things you incorporate if you're not already doing them. Doesn't seem important. It's not super hard. You don't see the result the next day, but over time, if you're pre-warming your body up, getting it ready, and if you're cooling it down, it's like life on a car, like the longevity and how well the car runs is the same thing for your body. So let's just cool down. All right, let's start nice and easy with our lunges. I'll scoot back. Okay, I'm gonna add some windmills just because I need to rotate. Okay, I'm gonna add some forward lunges. Okay, you can hold, bounce. This is the time when you can do static stretching if you want. Okay, let's go to our 3 rotations each side. On our knees, elbow in. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we're going to roll the back out. When I come back down, reach in between. Reach in between. Go left. Reach in between, go right, reach in between. Okay, last thing, roll your neck out. Again, not all the way back, all crazy, just nice and easy. And you can do a couple stretches and hold. The only thing that drives me nuts is when people do static stretching in their warm-up. And there's so many studies that back it up and say that that is very harmful. It could cause injury, and it also, you don't fire your muscles as well because you're elongating them. So if you're doing static stretching, like, please don't. And if your team's doing it, and you feel obligated to like do the old hold and bend, like just don't make a scene, just kind of make it dynamic, right? If they're this, make it dynamic, bend, so that's the last tidbit I have for you guys. And yeah, just wanted to share a little bit, an array of resources that you guys can use that you don't need to buy. You don't need to have an extra body. Yeah, so anyway, thank you guys for having me and have a great day.